Habari zenu Wakenya wenzangu. Hello my fellow Kenyans. This is Gakonga, the founder of Vision Total Football Kenya. My message today in this clip, it's called "The government is ready to invest money in sport." This is exactly what I want to say without a doubt, that the government of Kenya is ready to invest money in sport. But the question is, in which way? Or how is the government going to make sure the money is properly invested in sports? And this is where I come again to say that in terms of football, because this is my area, football leadership is missing in Kenya. And this is why we keep struggling. Year after year, we keep going up and down, asking questions, bringing answers that don't work, going up and down all the time. And this is because lack of football leadership. It is as simple as that. Lack of football leadership. Because when there is no leadership, there is no direction. There is no innovation. Money is not made in football in Kenya. Clubs are going bankrupt. Federation is going bankrupt. Talents are getting lost. We don't nurture talents. We don't nurture coaches. We don't nurture referees. There is nothing good that is coming out of Kenyan football right now. And this is why that the federation is asking the government to support them, because without the government, the federation will collapse. Despite that, the federation has been there for over 60 years when Kenya was a village. Now Kenya is a country supporting across nearly 50 million people. But this federation, which is old as Kenya itself, is not able to support itself, leave alone Premier League clubs. So please, I want to say this. The government of Kenya is ready to invest money in sport. But the government keep getting misled how it should invest money in sport. But through Vision Total Football Kenya, this question is well addressed, how the government is going to invest money in football so that our football can grow, our youth football can grow, our youth can get a chance to play football in our country, because the future of these youths when it comes to football is in Kenya. It is not in Europe, it is not in America, it is not in Asia. Yeah, the future of these talented youths, our sons and daughters, is in Kenya. And this is exactly what we need to understand. And I know our president is ready to invest money in sport. I know that the government is ready to invest money in sport. I saw just about a year ago where the government said that the federation has let the government down, the football federation, and that the government wanted to build football academies across the country so that each county has a football academy. But again, this is wrong advice that was given to the government then. Football academies will do nothing to what is lacking in Kenya. We don't need football academies. What we need is to empower football clubs. So each one of these football clubs, especially the higher level, the professional football and the semi-professional football, they should be able to have their own academies, their own clubs, small clubs, medium-sized clubs, and bigger clubs and stadiums. If we empower these clubs so that they can take responsibility to build their own small stadiums, average stadium, whatever level the club is, they should be able to build their own stadium and have enough people or the capacity to fill the stadium. This is where we should go. And this is where I'm saying leadership in football is missing in Kenya. The government keep getting misadvised. And then what will happen? The government is going to invest the money wrongly. And then it will be just another story, money wasted. I beg the government of Kenya not to invest money in football unless the advice that the government receive is 100% correct. And this is where I come to say, I want to hand in the Vision Total Football Kenya to the government so that it can become the blueprint that is going to implement everything that football in Kenya need. Vision Total Football Kenya is the answer for our football. We don't need to run to FIFA. We don't need to run to CAF. The only thing we need to rely on as a country in matters football is Vision Total Football Kenya. So I will say again, this clip is about government of Kenya is ready to invest money in sport. The question is how to invest this money and how to go about it. Vision Total Football Kenya is the answer. We have all the answers for our football. A new era for football will begin in Kenya. I am absolutely sure Vision Total Football Kenya is going to liberate our football. We are going to produce stars. We are going to benefit from the economy of sport. We are going to nurture talent. We are going to educate youth. We are going to mentor youth in sport. We are going to create career in sport. We are going to create huge economy through sport. Our sport is capable of competing with the standard gauge railway income. That is how big our sport will go. And the sport is not going to require so much investment as the standard gauge railway. I ask and I beg the government to make Vision Total Football Kenya a government program so that we can lift our flag and sail the seas when it comes to football. We are going to be a force to reckon with. There is different blueprint in this Vision Total Football Kenya that are going to help us implement everything from the academies to professional clubs, to football governing body, a proper 21st century football governing body, women football, veteran football, so that our older people can also play football 50 and above. Amateur football, so that youths who are not playing within the football system can also play football there to keep them fit and entertain themselves. This is going to help eradicate youths getting involved in drugs, eradicate alcoholism when it comes to youth, and then also eradicate radicalization for our youth, and also eradicate cattle rustling when it comes to our youth. Government of Kenya is ready to invest money in sport. And very soon, I'm going to deliver Vision Total Football Kenya to the government, because I 100% trust that the government will implement Vision Total Football Kenya. Asante, pamoja tuokoe futa.